Hello, a very good morning, everyone, and welcome to the business segment. My name is Ronald Kato. So 4 years ago, Uganda set itself an ambitious target to be commercially producing cars by 2018. The goal was inspired by an electric vehicle codenamed the Kira EV, made by engineering students at Uganda's Makerere University in 2011. The Kira Motors Corporation was founded by Uganda's government and tasked with commercializing Uganda's electric vehicles. But car manufacturing is no small feat. Kenya, Uganda's neighbors, tried it with the so-called Nyayo Pioneer, but dropped it in the 1990s without making a single car. So what cars are we talking about? Here are the models Uganda wants to mass produce. The Kira EV Smart is a 5-seater sedan, front-wheel drive with a traction motor powered by a rechargeable battery bank and an internal combustion engine-based generator. It is a first electric hybrid vehicle designed and built in Africa, according to Kira Motors. The car was designed to appeal to middle-income families and the working-class category. The model is the product of changes made to the Kira EV, a smaller sedan made in 2009. Enter the Kayola bus. The prototype was unveiled to a lot of pomp in Kampala in 2016. Its designers say the concept represents the next generation of public transport for cities across Africa. The first of its kind on the African continent, the Kayola solar bus relies on lithium-ion batteries powered by solar energy to run. This technology serves to conserve the environment and public health. The bus is a far cry from the traditional diesel engine buses. Plumes of dark smoke blowing out of the tailpipe and a grumbling engine sound are replaced by a soft whine as soon as the electric bus begins to accelerate. So the Ugandan government has since made available $5.6 million to kickstart the construction of a production plant. It has also secured a partnership with a Chinese company to build a manufacturing plant. But the project has been dogged by delays caused by poor planning and cautious investors who doubt the viability of the project. So 2018 ended, and Uganda's cars are still prototypes. I asked Alan Muhumuza, the business development manager at Kira Motors, why?
You might be aware government is already committed to a seed fund in April last year for the establishment of the Kira vehicle plant in Jinja. And in that regard, the establishment of the plant, given it was a greenfield, the focus was to service the plant with the requisite utility, with electricity and water, and those have been completed, as well as the design for the plant to kickstart the construction. That construction is to commence this year, because the designs are completed December last year. That should enable us to start the construction, and production trials should have started by 2020.
Alan Muhumuza. So there are also questions about whether cars, if ever made, will actually sell. The Kira EV Smart is projected to retail at about $20,000, but Uganda is optimistic that its growing middle class and that of the East African region would provide market for the cars. East African Community member states have set themselves a target to start phasing out the importation of used cars. But they would also have to battle stiff competition from cheaper Japanese imports, which are often used. There are also doubts if Uganda can actually pull off a venture as complex and capital and labor intensive as car manufacturing. I asked Alan what will make Uganda's cars stand out in a very competitive automotive market.
En termes de mobilité électrique, il n'y a aucune option. Nous avançons et je pense que nous ne tarderons pas à voir les ventes de véhicules électriques dépasser celles des véhicules classiques. C'est ce que nous espérons en tout cas pour le futur et nous nous préparons à ça.
So the deadlines have shifted. Uganda now says East Africa's first locally produced sedan will hit regional roads by mid-2023 at a cost of $350 million. And that brings us to the end of this business segment for this week. I am Ronald Kato.